the money, the finances, the home. These people from the past, they're tired. When I heard Puerto Rico, the energy around you is changing. And because the energy is changing, then this stuff like this starts to change. This energy of God is giving you this because he knows that you're going to help other people. Love, you've moved into a whole nother dimension, a whole new realm. Hello, Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome back to the channel. Starseed here. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and join the soul tribe. We have a read for you guys, okay? This is a bonus read. It is a general read. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. Cross-watchers are welcome. This message is also timeless. I want to thank everyone for all the support. And with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, ancient ancestors, elders. Guide us in this read for my Sagittarians. What messages do you have for us? Truly grateful for your divine guidance. And celestial light. I'm seeing paintbrushes. I'm seeing colored pencils. So there's a Sagittarius here that's really creative. Likes painting, likes drawing, crafts, jewelry making, knitting, croquet. Yeah, somebody here could have the Cricut or a 3D printer or similar device. Someone here could be trying to start an Etsy shop or some type of business, or somebody wants to sell food or start like a food truck. Or like some type of food stand, a drink stand. Yeah, I get a lot of hustling here. We have Cancer, the Moon, and the Chariot. Moon and the Chariot, okay. Then we have number 8 on the side, Strength on the side, Leo energy, the Sun. Then we have Neptune getting ready to station direct, Neptune on the side. Pisces. High Priestess and the Hangman on the side. Okay, what's at the bottom? Your birthday could be the 8th, 18th, 28th. You could be a Pisces moon. Pisces rising, Cancer moon, Cancer rising. Here we have 7 of coins. 7 of pentacles. And the Palace of Wands. Oh, Sagittarius. Excuse me. 8 of Wands. Love, you've moved into a whole nother dimension, a whole new realm. Like you're already there, you know. Don't overthink it. You don't gotta overthink it. You moved in. All you have to do is listen to the affirmations, the subliminals, right? The frequencies of whatever you're wanting, and it will it's like, there we go. That's the snap that I needed. It's like instantaneous. 8 of Wands. It like comes to your way so fast. Sagittarius, there's like a powerful fire energy here. Your fire is burning bright. And I do see this is a new era of creativity for you. It's important that you step into your creative energy because this is where you're going to find the most success. It's also important that you tap into your spirituality as well if you haven't already, because again, this is where you're going to find most of your success. High Priestess in the ethers. In the dream realms, what you are seeing in your dreams is going to provide great insight and clues that will assist you in progressing forward and moving into this abundance, the Wheel of Fortune. But Sagittarius, what I see here is an energy of something will have to change for good this time around. If these shifts, if you desire these shifts to take place, something here will have to change or shift. So let's see. Or you will have to manifest a massive shift. Sometimes we want more in this life, but the energy we're in doesn't allow us to have more. Sometimes we have to expand our energy, expand our power. 3 of Cups. Tree of Life. Something here about a big name, big brand, starting a household brand, a legacy. There could be a book here, music, spirituality. Somebody could be becoming like a big spiritual influence. 5 of Swords and the 10 of Coin. There's a move here, Sagittarius. There's a lot of money here. There's money here. This is literally going back to that previous read. That's what it's going back to. Money, money, money. But here we go. What is this money being used for? It's being used to purchase some type of property. This has been long overdue. The delay could have been 5 years or 3 years. It's been delayed. But now it's the end of delay. It's the tree of life. Things can only be delayed for so long. Eventually, we have to move on to the next node on our tree of life. Some things are just destined. Some things are just fated. Yeah, somebody could be buying a house in Puerto Rico or building a house in Puerto Rico or Mexico or something. That's not going to be for everybody, but yeah, there's stuff here about property being purchased. This could be somebody's own condo or townhome, apartment. Could be that somebody here is building a home or buying a home that has to be fixed up. Could be a home in Spain. Those homes in Spain or Italy that are like a couple of dollars, but you have to have the funds or the lending to show that you can make the repairs. Could be one of those homes. Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands. Like, Sagittarius, what's going on here? What's going on? 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Look, the Spirit is going to move you forward whether you're ready for it or not. You know, like, ready or not, here Spirit comes with the money, you know, the money, the finances, the home. Yeah, I'm hearing ready or not, here I come. Like, you're about to be blitzed, you know what I'm hearing? Bejeweled blitz. So somebody could have played that game growing up, or somebody loves playing that, Candy Crush as well, but you're about to be blitzed, Sagittarius, through. And you know what? This is how you could be during the whole process, like feeling very overwhelmed, like this is too many changes, what's going on, why is this happening? Spirit, come on, you gotta chill. But I feel like, Sagittarius, you're going to be somebody that helps a lot of people in the future as our society continues to collapse. So let's see here, let's get clarifiers. But I do feel you're going to be resistant. Like, God is going to want to have you have this new... Yeah, you're being put into some type of leadership position. A lot of you could be getting a promotion, getting recognized. Your business could be getting recognized. Look at this, 10 of Wands. Your hard work is about to all pay off. You're going to help people. 8 of Cups. Look, God is going to, you see, God is going to call you out of that land. He's about to call you out of that land, y'all. Maybe he already did, and this is just confirmation. But some of you, you're about to be called out of that land, out of that place. Yeah, I heard cursed burial ground, so the land around you could be cursed. There just could have been a lot that happened, you know, over the years in the history and whatnot on that land that you live on or reside on. Or it could be that somebody is going to, like an angel from heaven is going to come down and, you know, bless the land, cleanse the land, purge the land, help the spirits move on to the next life. You know, the spirits that are trapped here, the spirits refusing to move on for whatever reason. But for some of you, it's like God's about to move you to a new land. But this may not be until July, though. So patience is essential. This has been long in the works. Yeah, Empress. Oh my God. Jesus, take the wheel. 7 of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like right now is not the ideal time for relationships. Of course, you can pursue connection. You have free will. But I feel like right now, yeah. I feel like right now the time period is for your abundance, your creativity. And I do feel also there's going to be like a deep healing with the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Cups, like a deep purging, a deep release, like of some heavier emotions that could have been deep within. Like if you feel weird stuff coming up emotionally these next few days, or even if you felt stuff coming up these last few days, it's like it's the purging, you know, the solar energy, the celestial energy, cosmic energies the heavenly energies that are all coming in at this time. It's like going to help purge and release that, you know, release whatever is stuck within us or building up within us, whether that's anger or sadness or anxiety. There could be like detoxing, stuff with the bathroom and whatnot, maybe indigestion or heartburn, GERD. Your solar plexus could be jerking inward, could be jumping. You could be feeling like this weird jumping sensation in your stomach every now and then. Your solar plexus activating. This is the purging. This is the release. Yeah, Page of Cups. I feel like with the Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, Four of Wands, I feel like it's important, Sagittarius, right now to just focus more so on like your friendships and your familial connections rather than love. King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like your love right now is money. Like, I feel, oh my God, like, y'all, you're gonna be rich. But you see, Sagittarius, just be wary of, materialism, because sometimes we get that bag and we feel really good, and then we're buying. We forget about all the blessings God has given us, our relationship with God, our friendship, our companionship with God. So that's not going to be for everybody, but just be just be aware. I feel like somebody here is either going to buy property near the woods, near the mountains, or somebody's going to buy property in the tropics, which is what I was getting initially. When I heard Puerto Rico, I also heard Mexico. But somebody could be getting property in Colorado. Yeah. I feel like everything good. There's multiple good things coming into your life. Honestly, you know what I guess, Sagittarius? That you're going to be someone that is going to be helping others, whether it be with employment or the food bank, donation, like, you know what I mean? This energy of, this is why you're being given this, because you're very empathic. You feel deeply for others. You don't want anybody to suffer or anybody to go through hardship, unnecessary or unlucky hardship. This energy of God is giving you this because he knows that you're going to help other people, whether that's offering them jobs or, being a CEO, and you're going to have a healthy workforce here. A lot of people going to be employed under you, or you're going to be able to donate vast amounts of food or product to like donation centers, food pantries and whatnot, churches. There are lots of places, especially in America, where a lot of here in New Jersey, in the town I live in, they're having a crisis. They don't have enough, So it's like a perfect example of this would be a lot of you being able to go to like Costco or BJ's, and you're able to blow $1,000 in groceries just to donate to the different food banks, food pantries and whatnot. Like, that's how blessed you're going to be, even if you don't see that. It's going to be different for everyone. Some of you could literally be buying an abandoned hotel or mall building, and turning it into affordable apartments. Like, that's how you guys are going to be. God is giving you this wealth, and then you're going to utilize it to help others in whatever way, shape, or form you may feel that may be. Right? So hopefully this makes sense and I don't sound like confusing and whatnot. Hot mess. I do get some type of conflict here for some of you with like a family member or a friend. A possible falling out, or this could be an ex-lover. I feel like somebody's going to want money. Yeah, some people, they feel some type of way when we're happy and whatnot. Yeah, manifestation. Dreams manifest into reality. I'm telling you, your manifestation, I'm surprised the Magician. did not come out this time around, because your manifestation power, love, you know, you've been given full authority, full access by the Most High to manifest what you need. All you got to do is listen to those affirmations, those subliminals every day. I'm telling you, 20, 30 minutes. That's how I did it with this YouTube, with my business. I would listen to the Bob Proctor, may he rest in peace, Bob Proctor. I considered him my mentor, but I would always listen to him. You know, his affirmations as well. Neville Goddard is another one. But Bob Proctor, I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. It took me 8 months of listening to that affirmation. 8 months. But you figure, I was rewiring all the programming. I had a horrible relationship with money. Horrible. I hated money. Hated it. Despised it. And I didn't realize that I was manifesting a lack. So it took 8 months to deprogram. But sure enough, the opportunities came. Boredom, learning. But I feel like for you, Sagittarius, it will be, you know, instantaneous. Yeah, Sagittarius, definitely read some books here, read some comics, you know. Allow yourself to get out of this. Like, when you're not having to do this, allow yourself to watch a movie, watch TV show, read book, you know, whatever it may be. To, you know, sometimes it's okay to not be in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's okay to space out, to be in a different world, to see a different reality. You have relocation in the past. Love, a lot of people from your childhood, people you went to school with, exes, ex-friends, people that you have falling out. A lot of these people are going to learn that you done bought that property out in the tropics or up in the mountains, and they're going to be reaching out to you, calling you up, hot mess. So you got a storm coming your way. Yeah, business. People are going to want to do business with you. Pink diamond. Rare opportunity, find one of a kind love. You're the divine masculine. You're the divine feminine. You know, only you can manage all of this work, this workload. Yeah, isolation, you're going to be by yourself for a little bit. Right now, God just wants you to focus on the work. Those of you that resonate with this, the work, the business, all of that stuff. That's what God's going to have confirmation. In the meantime, you know, keep manifesting, keep doing your rituals, your prayers. Confirmation, I had to cut off. But in the meantime, keep doing your meditation, your rituals, your prayers, your manifestations, okay? Because you're changing worlds. Like, even if it doesn't, just because we're still in the same spot physically doesn't mean that we're still living in the same world, if that makes sense. Like, things around you could look the same, like you're in the same home, you're in the same town and whatnot, but it's like the energy around you is changing, and because the energy is changing, then this stuff like this starts to change, right? This right here, you know, this, like, y'all. But you see, when this stuff ultimately manifests itself, lots of people from your past gonna be calling you up, gonna be trying to get on over there, maybe even wanting to move in with you, be like the living maid or some ish, you know. Hell, you know, all these people from the past, because they're tired. You know, they're tired. I'm sorry, I'm messing up the spread, but I gotta talk about this. These people from the past, they're tired. You know, especially if they're struggling, they could be bored as well. You see, that's the thing with us fire signs. We have that life that sometimes, you know, people need a fire sign in their life to reignite the flame, give that fire, that passion, you know, that intensity, that ferocity. But you will have to decide if you want to work with these energies, do business with them, and whatnot. Or just do your own thing and be far away from everyone until your divine masculine, divine feminine comes in, you know, until God sends like a spirit wife, spirit husband your way, you know? Yeah, up in the air, not knowing where you stand, situation, decision still undecided, uncertain about something, lacking stability. Yeah, you don't need to be worried, Sagittarius. Do not stress, do not worry. Yeah, birth, new opportunity starting over, yeah. Yeah, no, love, it's almost time for you. You're ready. You've been ready. You were born ready. You're a fire sign. You were born ready, you know? It is said fire is the first element that was created in the universe, so you're gonna show them how it's done. But that is your read. That's what I have for you, and I wish you much love and light. Take care.